Welcome everybody to the Single and Stiletto Show. I'm Suzanne Oshima and I'm a matchmaker and dating coach at Dream Bachelor and Bachelorette, and I'm also the founder of Single and Stilettos. Today we have on our show PJ Dixon, and he's a life, love, and relationship coach at PJ's Wisdom. And I'm so excited to have him here today because number one, he's so inspirational, but number two, he's going to tell us how to manifest your man. And ladies, I know you all want to know the answer to that question. But before we jump into it, PJ, I would love for you to tell our audience a little bit about you and how you became a life, love, and relationship coach.
Sure. I have fortunately been a speaker since I was 7 years old. And it just so happened that I was also the guy that everybody would turn to and ask about relationship advice from a little, like young, all the way up through, present time. And at one point in my professional career, my business coach said to me, "Why aren't you coaching women on how to find love?" And I said, "I don't know." And he said, "That's what you should be doing." I said, "Okay, I'll do it." So I just followed the natural instinct. And the truth is, I just love people so much, and I love love, and I want people to have that love in their lives. And I think that's what really drew me forward.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, so PJ, tell us your first tip on how to manifest a man.
All right, I'm going to cheat every once in a while and look down at my notes because I don't want to forget any juicy, delicious information. So number one, identify your best qualities. This is super duper important, ladies, because first and foremost, you want to be able to exude that level of confidence, right? And so when you identify that quality within you or those qualities within you that you really like, then you can recognize those and exude those and feel confident as you're moving through the world, walking or communicating with people, knowing that these are the things that you're giving and offering. That's really important and beautiful.
That is so true. What I always tell the ladies is be the best version of yourself.
Yes. I love that. Okay, so number two, identify your two top threes. I'm going to say that again because it's a little weird. Identify your two top threes. So that is your must-haves. And I want you to have three must-haves, like things that, like, look, this is what my man really must have. These are the kinds of characteristics and the traits that he must have. And please don't go with tall, dark, and handsome. All right? Go with something that's really going to move you emotionally, not just, intimately. And then the second is that there are three things that you absolutely won't accept, right? How he treats other people, maybe how he treats you. Does he not listen? Is he disrespectful? Because I want you to get out quicker than getting stuck in it and feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't get out. Okay, so that's number two.
I love that because it's so true. If you're not clear on this, we tend to, as we go along in the dating process, accept things that we wouldn't normally accept because it's not really written down. We're like, oh, but I like all these other things about him. No, you should have some three major deal breakers. So I love that. Okay, so what's your third tip?
Number three is identify your areas of improvement. Okay, we always have this great ideal of what we see in our mind and what we really feel in our heart and what we want for our future, right? But we sometimes don't look at ourselves and identify, you know what, I could be better here and here and here. So we're talking not just body image, ladies, okay, but we're also talking about methods of communication, trust versus jealousy, things that, like, maybe you don't like sports whatsoever, but he does. Are you able to maybe let go of that and find some joy in the fact that he loves that? So identify areas of improvement for yourself, things that you go, you know what? If I were the ideal woman for my ideal man, here are the top two or three things that I would really like to be better in. And then go to work working on those. Identify those as something that you can share and give to him. Because remember, the relationship goes both ways. You want to give him everything that you want him to give you.
I completely agree. Nobody's perfect.
No, not at all. Not at all. Number 4 and 5 come from a research that was done on popularity. And this is really important because when you're trying to manifest and attract your man, what are you doing but trying to become popular in his eyes? Yes? So smile often. The more you smile, and don't just smile like at the men, but smile at everybody. Smile at the little old ladies, smile at the cashier, smile at the people walking down the street. The more you smile, the more you exude a sense of joy. And when you exude that sense of joy, people are drawn to you. And you never know who that little old lady that you smiled at might have, a grandson who is single. right? And she may introduce you, and you're like, oh my gosh, had I not smiled at that sweet little old lady, this never would have happened. So we never know where it's going to come from. And number 5, right, which also goes with the popularity, is find reasons to like other people. This is so beautiful and so important, right? If we look at the most popular people, they're popular because they've found reasons to like a lot of people. And those people, when they feel liked, want to like that person back. And so it really expands your range and your connections and the number of people who talk about you and want to introduce you to other people. So what we're doing, we're not just manifesting by praying and pushing that out into the universe. We're actually manifesting by taking action.
That is so true. And I really like your tip about smiling to everybody because it opens up your energy. And ladies, I will tell you, I've actually used to do this when I was single. There were times where I would totally close down my energy and not talk to anybody, not smile at anybody, and no one would talk to me because I had that energy. But when I started to open up my energy and smile at everybody, literally everybody, walking down the street, in the grocery store, people would come up and talk to me all the time. It does open up your energy.
It's so beautiful. And all you're doing is loving them up too, right? And so they want to give back to you. It's beautiful. It creates a connection within the world.
Exactly.
And then number six is move with confidence, but not just with the confidence that we spoke of in the beginning, right? But move with this confidence as if this man is already in your life. Move as if through your day, as if you're thinking about how you're going to nurture and give to him later in the evening. What is it that you want to do with him and for him? And if you carry that thought and that feeling of that nurturing that exudes from you, and men are attracted to that natural nurturing, and so they are drawn to you. And they're drawn to you, now you get to start choosing the ones that you want to date, which is really beautiful. And so think about, as if you've already got him, if you were going to go home to him tonight, what would you be doing and giving to him? What would you want to do and give to him? How would you want to show up for him? And just think about as if he's already there, and men will be attracted to that, I promise.
I have heard from so many men, both male coaches and just regular men, that have told me that confidence in a woman is so sexy. So ladies,
Yes.
get some confidence and walk with confidence too.
Yes.
So.
Yes, and Suzanne, you and I could go into like an hour-long conversation about confidence. So ladies, if you don't know what that means, reach out to Suzanne, because she can definitely help you. Or reach out to me, I can help you too.
Yes, we can both help you. So
yes, darling.
These have been some awesome tips. So PJ, tell our audience how they can find you.
Okay, ladies, you can go to engagedin1year.com, engagedin1year.com, and download my 4 amazing videos that are chock filled with so much information about how to attract and find a man, and then also how to keep him. All right. And remember, engagedin1year.com. And I look forward to talking with you in the future.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us on the Single and Stilettos Show. Our show is available both in video format and podcast format. If you'd like to view the videos, go to singleandstilettos.com. If you'd like to get the podcast, you can download it from iTunes. If you'd like to get our free ebook on the 3 secrets guaranteed to attract any man based on scientific research, just click right here on the video or go to singleandstilettos.com.